past weekend, we were in Pennsylvania at a hotel takeover that was organized by the Upside Down Pineapple Nation.
Mhm.
And that was in Stroudsburg. And that was a lot of fun. We'd never been to Pennsylvania before.
Nope.
I think I mentioned in the last episode, other than driving through a little sliver of it on the way to New York. But so we were in the mountains, and we're not used to that. There are several things that we weren't used to here.
Yeah.
We're not used to anything that's any incline whatsoever. And this was both hilly and mountainous, and at least by our standards,
Well,
and cold.
I grew up in Virginia, so I am familiar.
Yeah, but on the coast.
Yeah, but don't give it all away. I used to drive in the mountains.
All right, you have some mountains in your home state. I have none in mine. I think the highest point, so like Cutler Ridge in Miami is 14 feet above sea level, and I think that's pretty much the highest I've experienced in my home state.
What about in Gainesville? Is it the
Oh yeah, the 34th Street Hill. Yeah. But I take it back. There is one big hill in Gainesville.
Hill, yeah.
Anyway, we digress as usual.
Yeah, so it was Pennsylvania. It was really pretty.
Yeah, it was.
So I'll be 1,000,000% honest. The only thing I ever knew, we were flying into Allentown. So let's be honest. What do you think when you hear the word Allentown? You all know you're singing it in your head, because that's all I sang in my head.
The entire weekend.
Oh my God, it was terrible. But I will tell you, Allentown looks nothing like the Billy Joel song.
It's really pretty and quaint and old, cool buildings.
We flew into Allentown and went to Stroudsburg, but we spent Sunday in Allentown and we hit 3 different breweries because, we had time to kill. So, but interesting, our most favorite brewery was the one right next to the Camelback Mountain Resort, Barley Creek Brewing Company. If you ever go there, holy shit, people, that we didn't have a beer we didn't like. And that's pretty rare for us.
That's very rare for us.
Phoenix and Crimson used to brew, so they're very picky. And it was amazing. So, but anyways, we had a great time. The Upside Down Pineapple Palooza started on Friday, and we got there on Thursday just to have kind of a down day. We met amazing people. This was such a great group of folks. They all are so used to doing this together, or in some permutation of we looked around and like, this is not the first time that they've done this together. And I think they've used this particular hotel before, but it was closed for a while, and it is under deep renovation right now. Deep renovation. Deep. And so that was the only thing that was a little bit odd, because I'm surprised it was under such deep renovation that we were able to hold the event, but everybody kind of knew. So it's an indoor, it's north, so it's indoor. Never experienced any of that before, but the whole pool and tiki bar and all the inward facing towards the pool and the tiki bar rooms, it's a 2-story building, all have balconies that all look out onto this tiki bar and pool, but it's all enclosed. Because it's in Pennsylvania. So, and it snowed on Saturday.
It did.
It has skylights. And I'm like, oh, damn, if I could only get a picture with the snow on the skylights in the pool, that'd be really close. The snow melted before I could get the picture, but it did snow. We
did go out in the parking lot and act like dorks and like, oh, look, there's snow.
We did.
Yeah.
We kind of Crimson threw like a little handful. She's like, snowball fight. And it was like this much snow. We're like, yay. But it was really, really different. But these folks, they have it nailed down. They have their shit together, man. They had the people that were on the outside, that are on the bottom floor, they had all their tables out and they had all their stuff in one room. They were so fabulous. They brought a coffee bar and they set up a Keurig with just tons of different K-cups and creamers and alcohol. And you could put Bailey's cream in your coffee. It was so much better than the hotel coffee. It was so good and it was so sweet. And I meant to give them like $20 and I totally forgot because they saved us. So whoever you guys are, I owe you $20 because I was going to put it in the non-existent tip jar. They didn't even have a tip jar out. I looked.
Right.
And then folks had snacks. And then of course there were some vendors and things like that, but everybody was just so welcome and opening. And then all the second floor people had lights and stuff all over. And it was a Mardi Gras theme. So everybody had Mardi Gras stuff all over everywhere. and they had lights and music, and it was a very well organized event in the sense that everybody knew what they were doing and what they wanted to get out of that event. And it was really cool. And I have so much excitement and fondness for the fact that these folks up there all have a chance to get together. And we were naked. You could be naked.
Mm-hmm.
It was 100% clothing optional in the interior of the place, in this little, Inns and Suites place in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And the only time you had to put your clothes on if you're going to go in the lobby. But there was lots of people just being their awesome, authentic selves. And that's what we love so much. And it was really, really, really cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was. And we met
probably, I'm going to think 8 to 10 different different listener couples that we knew. There were a few of them that we knew were going to be there that we had talked to in advance, but we had people just come up to us and say, hey, we love your podcast and we're so happy that you're here. We had several couples say, we're here because we heard in episode 41 that you're going to be here. We were surprised. Yeah, we were very surprised and humbled, and very humbled. We're always humbled and so grateful. Yeah. Very much so. And one couple, so sweet. They went and stopped at the local Poconos clothing optional resort, Sunny Rest. Mm-hmm. I don't know where it is because I don't know anything about Pennsylvania, but it's in Pennsylvania. So all you guys up there, you know what Sunny Rest is. I'm sure you know where it is. So they went and bought us like a whole bunch, like on their way package, right, on their way down. Yeah, their way. Yeah, they bought us like a towel and a couple T-shirts and a cup. So if you guys ever come to Caliente and see my because I'm taking it over, my towel, which is very tie-dye, very cool, or me in my Sunny Rest T-shirt, or me drinking out of my Sunny Rest cup, you'll know that those were from our amazing friends that brought that to us. So thank you guys. You know who you are. So very thank thoughtful. You so much. We appreciate it. Yes. And we actually met them for the first time at Caliente when they were visiting this year. Yeah. And so we got to meet them and then got to see them again when we went up there. And I honestly have to say that was so touching to me. That means more to me than so many things because they went out of their way to do that. So it was awesome. But we did meet so many amazing people, and it was mind-blowing to hear the stories, and all of you that came up to us and chatted with us while we were there and told us your stories. And we're grateful for what we do. We're so grateful that you came to us and talked to us about how our little stories and shenanigans and obstacles and pitfalls have helped you guys navigate what you're going through. And so that was, I would say that is to date, the most interaction we've had with couples on a personal level like that. We had lots of people coming up to us at Naughty, but this is the first time we actually got to say, well, hey, let's go sit over here and chit chat with us. Or do you want to just sit and talk? We'll just sit and have, you want to sit with us for a little while? And they were like, oh my God, really? And I'm like, we're like, yeah, like, yeah, we're here, let's chat, And so we even had an impromptu little meet and greet. And then some folks came to us later and said, sorry, we couldn't make it to your meet and greet. We were indisposed, but we knew you would understand. And I said, yeah, we do understand. And we forgive you. And you know who you are too, because I know you're listening. So we know. And it was totally okay. We love that. And so thank you for not coming. Thank you for taking care of yourselves and doing what you wanted to do. Because you could chat with us anytime, man. Just send me a message. I don't care. But yeah, that was really, really awesome. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great weekend. It really was.